those who come, come. To those who don't care. You like it? Have you seen this thing called America Got Talent, England Got Talent, Asian Got Talent? How about German Got Talent? Is anything like that?
I don't know.
German Got Talent. Interesting. Hey guys, you can join us if you like. Um, we want to share with you what we can do together. And well, you all grown. Each one of you know some stuff. Oh, hmm. I don't know what happened. So look at the link below the video, and you can press that and join us in Zoom if you like. Hmm. And we'll see who can show up. Oh, hey Sally. Don't see it. Go. The video should have a description. Is there a way to? Yes, the live video should have description. Oh, there you are. Hi, Marcia. I forgot who Tim TMO is. Okay. I can't. Can you hear us? Can you?
Yes,
Oh,
I
wonderful. There
can
you
hear
go.
you.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Well, I'm trying to get one of my friend to come too, and Sally. Yes, Sally. Sally. Um. Yes, Dominic. In relationship to David, I hope he uses new energy vision and come and join do the training, and well, that's my hope. But whatever the universe want, but I feel that everything has a higher reason. Mm-hmm. Marcia, so what's been
Mm.
happening with your training with Yago? Did you like it?
I am not following up today. It's just to resonate for me to talk to you.
Oh,
When I
okay.
met
Okay.
when I met you was on the Outlaw group. Do you remember with
Can
Jose?
can you say
And
that
you
one more
gave me
time?
the Outlaw group,
The outlaw group.
a group with the Jose that build holograms. Uh, what's
Okay.
his name?
Oh, hold on. John Mendes.
You exactly.
Smarty. Yes.
Exactly. And
Yes.
you give me an advice and I follow your advice.
Yes. Dolores, how are you? Okay. I can't
And
hear you, Dolores.
hi.
There you go. Well, tell me what's been happening with you, Dolores, and Marcel. What happened? You got a vision today? You-
Bitch, what does that mean?
A vision is like an inspiration. I think the reason you were receiving it, my opinion, is that the sun is sending all this energy, from the central sun to us sun, and finally going to a planet, and is raising up of the Schumann resonant, and is allow higher consciousness to be in sync with each other physically.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yes, I actually had one yesterday with in the introductory class, and I
say mantras every morning, so I always get them in the morning of myself and the power and bringing all my higher self in. So I actually get them every day.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Well, let's begin the training. What time is it? Anybody what got anything to say before we train? And project a light body and and talk to it today. We want to talk to the light body. Yes.
Yeah, how we protect our sacred space, our ground, so nobody can invade.
Oh, we got a psychic shield.
Especially feminine side.
Yes, we got a psychic shield. Let me go ahead and project it for you. Today, I'm going to project the light body into all of you. And I'm going to let the light body create the protective shield. I'm going to be your wing commander today. And I want everyone to, even you too, Sally, to go ahead and unmute because we need to be in sync. Because what I'm going to unleash is a new type of superpower today. So today, I want one person to be a wingman, a wing woman. Who wants to be my wingman?
Is there any option?
Or wing woman? Just only one.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. Let me make an announcement. Hi, YouTube friend. Thank you for joining us. Well, what we are planning to do, I'm planning to let some of the group, and you can join us through the bottom link of the YouTube. Um, I'm planning to project a light body to everyone in the group, and you can participate with us, but it's more effective if you join the Zoom, so you can have real time projection. And we're gonna hold a light body, and we're gonna be later. We're gonna create food. We're gonna also do levitation and telekinesis, and we're also gonna summon the fairy. Okay. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully you can benefit from our training session tonight. Thank you. And you want to join, you can, or else you just observe and participate through YouTube. Thank you. Okay. Just want to make that announcement. Okay. So let's us say a prayer to before we begin, okay? I will lead. Divine universe, cosmic family, all that is positive and balanced, and the spiritual space family, please guide us, please be with us, and please allow us to train to cultivate a light body and positivity in a balanced level, and allow us to merge and share unity consciousness toward the greater of all that is, and the sum of all that is, in the direction of the divine will. And let us merge with each other in unity consciousness and see ourselves in each other and each other in ourselves as well. So, in the name of all that is divine, Buddha, Krishna, Mohammed, Allah, Christ, all the Rishi, Maharishi, and all the Guru, Mohaguru, and ascended master of our sort. So bless us, and please let and blessed be. Amen. Okay. See. All right. So to those who have your device, you can hold up your device, and those who don't have your device, just bring a bowl. And for those who don't have either or, we just only need your hand. Oh, Mitch, we're getting started. I'm the wing commander today, Mitch.
Oh, good.
Yes. Oh, I got good news. Dominic is contacting Dr. Harry Oldfield. We planning as a group. We planning to get the Oldfield software or camera.
Oh, good. No,
Well,
that's cool.
good news.
Yes.
Good.
Dominic is working out the kink, and he inviting one of the researcher into a group so he can use his system to train with us. How's that for a kicker?
That's awesome.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, hold up your object now. And you don't have to repeat, or you can do it, mentally or whisperly, okay? Audioly. Let this object has the consciousness, spirit, soul, mind, power of the universe now. And everyone blow, please. There you go. As though you have your bowl, flip it over. And I look like a dome on your desk. And some of you have watched my video and you just do it like that. Both hand. Okay. I'm going to be your wing commander. My wingman is Dominic. And today we're going to train. I'm going to project my light body into all of you. Okay. So go out and I'm going to do it now. Device activate and increase. Please have your hand over your device and just say device activate and increase mentally or whisperly. Okay, now have your hand like this. The right hand flip over. Your left hand still over your device. See? And as you can see, it's not. I'm not really high or anything. I'm just low. Yeah. And my device is right here. See? So like that. Okay. Okay. Are you ready now, everybody? Device, please project a light body, 12 inches tall, weigh about 1,000 pounds in my hand. Make it hot as can be, and make it bright as can be. Oh my God! Look at my light body, strong. And my light body, please duplicate yourself. To everybody, right hand now. To Mitch, Marcia, Dolores, Sally, Dominic, and make it several thousand pounds heavy and bright and hot as can be with every second now. Everyone receiving it?
Yes.
Okay. Who's that? They say yes.
That's me.
Okay.
Mitch.
Dolores, you receiving it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Not yet. I'm patient.
Okay, who's talking? Dolores?
Yes.
Okay.
I said not yet.
Well, I will help you. Light body on Dolores' right hand. Please become physically heavy, very heavy and intense with every second. Very bright and very hot now. How's that? Is that better?
Not yet.
Okay. Don't worry, I will give you a special injection. Light body on Dolores' hand, please inject sensitivity serum into her now. And Marcia, do you feel it?
Yes.
Okay,
very
good.
heavy.
Okay,
And
good.
Marcella is my identical twin sister in
Okay,
Brazil. She
okay.
probably feel as well.
Only if
No?
she participate, then she experience it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But she might feel it. There's a quantum entanglement between twin anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
good.
we're identical.
Okay. Now, Mitch, you feeling it?
I am.
Okay. Dominic?
Not yet. I'm making it heavier and I'm gonna make it colder.
Okay. Light body for everybody. Please, everyone, tell your light body you can make your light body colder or hot at will. Either temperature. Marcel, light body, please become cold now. Mitch, light body, please become cold now. How's that, Marcia? Marcia?
Marcel is my sister. Yes, very heavy,
Mm-hmm.
and my hands are burning, not cold.
Okay.
Burning.
Tell it to become cold, and it will. Say it. And after that, just blow onto it. Like that. There you go. And immediately the temperature will become cold. Okay, good. Okay, Dolores, are you catching up now?
Not quite. I feel tingling though. I feel sensation.
Okay, good. It's happening. Mitch, talk to your light body. Marcia, talk to your light body.
My body.
How are you? Yes.
How are you? Feel my toes.
And what does your light body say?
Feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bouncing.
Okay. Mitch, talk to your light body. Have a conversation with it. Dominic, talk to your light body. Dolores, talk to your light body. Sally, talk to your light body. Okay. Now, everybody, please do this. Flip your left hand over and ask your light body to go to your left hand now.
My body, go to my left hand.
Yep.
Oh, I felt that.
Yeah.
It's Dolores. It switched over quickly.
Okay, do you feel it on your left hand now? Marcia?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
And the heaviness, it just takes a while.
It's okay. It's like an engine. You know, you warm it up. Okay. You may talk to your light body. You see how we do the hand now? Since the light body can jump between hand. You can ask it to jump from left hand to right hand for a minute, then jump back from the right hand to the left hand.
My body jumped from my left hand to my right hand
See? Make sure it look like this, Marcia. You see it's separated.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The light body teleport. It does. It can fly and teleport.
Right hand now.
Okay, good. Okay. Let's change color. Light body, please become gold. Light. Become the color of gold. Now. And blow.
The color of gold now. Oh.
How does it feel?
It feels heavy. It still feels heavy on my left hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I sense the golden light.
Good. Now we're going to change it from gold to silver. Light body, please become silver light. Now, I want you to recognize the difference of vibrational light. Marcia, Marcy,
Yes.
what are you experiencing? What are you feeling from your light body?
Okay. When I was gold, I felt energy coming out of my hands going up,
Mm-hmm.
up, like a ray.
Okay. And go on.
And with the silver is less ray.
Okay. Now you can
But I
change a
feel
different color.
Have it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Ask your light body to change to lavender now. Light body, please become
I
lavender.
was just thinking of that.
Del-
Purple.
mhm. Dolores, what are you feeling and experiencing from your light body?
Right now, I don't really see the purple, but I know I changed from the light to like it's a darker color. I'm not getting the purple, but I'm getting like a dark
Okay.
from the light.
Everyone, please look at the hand where your light body is standing on. Tell me, what do you see? Look at it with your physical eye. Marcia, which hand is your light body standing on? Right or left?
Right.
Okay, look at your right hand. What do you see? Do you see Dolores? What do you see on wherever the hand that your light body is sitting on or standing on?
I'm not seeing anything right now.
Okay? Mitchell, what do you see?
Yeah, it's a little darker than normal, and it's making my hand kind of twitch on my palm.
Okay. Is it distortion? Is it a haze?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Doctor, I see like a dark circle around my hand compared to the other one.
Good.
It's like a bruise, when I look at it.
Good. Do you notice that there's something pulsing from it, and it's like it won't. It's like a haze hitting your eye when you look at it. A haze. Yes. This is the light body, and no matter how much you try to look through it, but it's like there is a haze in your hand, and you can't see through that haze. Like that. But when you look at your other hand, it's clear. But when you look at the hand with the light body, it's not clear.
Exactly.
Now, check this out. Everyone, light body, please duplicate yourself and go to the other hand as well. And both hands now have the light body. Okay. Now look at both hands now. Notice you have, what do you notice now?
Wow.
It have haze on both. And everyone, light body, please become more heavier. And become more lavender in color and brighter. Do you see now? And become more colder. Okay, very good. See, this is, and just go ahead and take this time to talk to your light body. Ask it what it like, what it do when it don't, when it don't interact with us. Ask it, but what does it do? When it not training with us or something. Dominic, are you experiencing it?
Feel the heaviness a bit coming up now.
Good.
And the coldness.
Very good. Sally, are you experiencing it? Hey, Mitch.
Yeah. I can feel it.
Yes. Go ahead, say it.
Yeah, I can feel it in both hands, the heaviness, the weight, and I see the distortion, and I feel the heat.
Okay.
Me too, just like he says.
Yes. Everyone can adjust the cold or heat according to your desire, right, by telling it, and don't forget to blow. As for the camera, I think it should be a good investment or a group, because when I show you that video, it make you, in other words, there's no more doubt in you. There should not be any doubt on the left hand or the right hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mitch? Does that make sense? On the left brain or the right brain, you should have clarity now. But by investing in this technology, we can bring other people who need that to see that it's real. You like that?
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I'm probably have to raise some money or be patient, you know. I
Yeah.
have to go out there and bullshit somebody.
I just need to sell a Q128.
The 144. Mm-hmm.
Or 144, I mean, sorry.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the RV.
Mm-hmm. So what happened between you and John Mendes?
I cut like you asked me to.
Say that again, please.
I cut communication.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Well, the reason I cut relationship because he told everyone he was Jesus. And I didn't feel comfortable with that, you know?
Yeah.
Because he go on the radio, he tell everyone he's Sananda. That's Jesus. And he's the return of Jesus. So it's like I know the Bible say that in the end time there will be many that say I am he, but they are not. They are deceiver. and that's when I decided I need to get away from this guy. That's not good. it's not I feel it right here. Something wrong, you know? It's not something not balanced. So that's the reason I cut relationship. Mm-hmm.
Look, when the first time I met you over the phone, I showed him the year 2029 on Stargate.
And what happened when you show him?
Well, he was like laughing. He was very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was listening to our conversation. And he told me that I had cancer.
Why? Cancer.
He showed me the bowl and to everyone. And he said, you have cancer. And that would heal me.
Mm-hmm. Everyone.
And we used the bowl.
Yeah.
And it healed.
Mm-hmm. Everyone has cancer. Okay.
Exactly.
But the only time you show symptom if your immune system is weak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So everything we do, the positive thought, the raising vibration, the eating of becoming vegetarian more, is to strengthen our immune system. And our immune system is the key to keeping us strong, but we got to keep it strong too. By doing the right habit, the right thinking, you know, and that's what keeps us strong. The only time your immune system go down when you shock it, when you traumatize it by wrong thinking, wrong action, something that causes you to feel sad. In other words, that's what lower your immune system. Because the human body cannot handle being sad. Sad lower your vibration. It become heavy, you know, to your immune system. Therefore, it go into shock and trauma, and it can't function right because the body talk to each other. Positive can spread, so can negativity. That's why. So in that case, we need to be addictive to positivity, you know, and balance the scale. When we balance ourselves, that's when the immune system grows strong on every level.
That's why I asked you, how do we hold our sacred ground, especially when we are feminine, and there's others that they try to take our power away to our root chakra, and I don't understand why I feel aroused without. Do you understand? I want to hold my sacred ground.
The way that you got first, you got to accept that you have 13 chakra. You have the base chakra where the Kundalinium Shita live. You got the emotional chakra. Your emotional got to be healthy in that area, but also respond for sexual and also compassion as well. So you got to be discerning between the two emotions. And you got to understand you have what we call the throat chakra, responsible for intellectual, for hunger, for knowledge, and for logical. And then you have the solar flex chakra, which is responsible for transforming stress into energy, which is right here. This is solar flex chakra, known as the fourth chakra, within the 13 chakra system chart. And then you have the fifth chakra, is now the heart chakra. Before, this is only the fourth. Now it becomes the fifth chakra. This is the heart. This is the fifth chakra. And the sixth chakra is the thymus gland. The heart, as you know, in relationship to the balancing the scale, the higher mind, live in the heart chakra. So we call it the higher mind. But where is the brain of the human being? The brain of the human being is no.
The heart.
No. The brain human being live in your stomach. There is a brain inside your stomach. That's why when people get the first thing, the heart does not pick up anything. But what pick up everything is here, the stomach. The stomach receive it first. You feel a squeeze, like, oh, something is wrong. You know, the butterfly in the stomach deal. So the human brain live in here. That's why people are controlled by not the heart, not the head brain, but the stomach brain. That's why when
like the
gut feeling, and it control everything. If someone shoots you in the gut or hit you in the gut, you're going down. That's it, because they hit your brain. Because who live inside this brain? There's neurons inside the stomach that communicate with the bacteria. The bacteria is everything you made a bacteria, and it keep all the bacteria communicating like a supercomputer, supreme computer live right here. So the higher mind does live in the heart, but the supreme mind live in your stomach, because that's where the core is. If you read The Hand of Light and Light Emerging by Barbara Ann Brennan, and she showed the map, she showed the chakra relationship to the aura, and she showed what we call the Godhead, the tantium, okay, and the soul seat, where is the thymus gland is, you know, and that's where the sixth chakra now is the thymus gland. And then you notice you go deeper, there's the core star, which live inside your stomach. That's where the supreme mind live, inside your stomach. That's why you got to satisfy the supreme mind, the supreme God, which is inside your stomach. So you see, people always talk about the heart, but the heart is not the key. It's the stomach is the key. Because that's where your brain is at. Scientists now discover the human being has an organ inside the stomach that's made of neuron. And they discovered that recently. And they also discovered another organ at the whole water. They know how cancer spread now. It's through this chamber of water. It's also another organ they discovered. Do you see now? So your psychic system need to upgrade with the 13 chakra system. And you got to have the knowledge of the Barbara Ann Brennan, Hand of Light and Light Emerging, you know, where they show the different map of the human psychic system. They go very deep, you know.
I'm taking distilled water with zero light.
Okay. Light body, please become more heavier and brighter in both hands.
More.
Heavier.
Okay. And please expand now. Enlarge. Light body, please expand, enlarge, and surround everyone now. And please convert the physical body to lighter and lighter, brighter and bright with physical, zero weight, zero gravity, and let the physical body float into the air now. And blow. Blow, everybody. Please allow the physical body to float into the air. Now. You feel it, everybody? Mitchell?
Yeah.
Marcel?
Like a feather.
Good. This is called level 1. Level 1. Stage 1 levitation. Okay? Dolores?
Yes.
You feel it?
Not yet.
Did you just came from the hospital of your x-ray job?
You're speaking to me?
Yes. Only you work in the
No.
hospital.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Repeat, everyone, to yourself. Light body, please let my physical body float into the air now. Say it.
Body, let my physical body go into the air now.
And blow.
I,
Mhm. I need everyone to say it because only when you say it,
I,
it starts to manifest, Mhm. Yo, no, not lift yourself. Let my physical body float into the air now. Yeah. We keep it short and simple.
now.
And blow. Dominic?
No, I don't feel it.
Then you need to repeat the whole thing. Light body, please please expand and convert my physical body to lighter and brighter. Let my physical body float into the air with zero weight now and blow.
Zero weight now.
Very good. Mitchell, how are we doing?
Doing good.
No, you know what I mean. What are you experiencing, in other words? I'll be more specific.
Oh, yeah, just still the heaviness.
Okay, ask your light body to convert your physical body to brighter and brighter, lighter and lighter with zero physical weight. And then let your physical body float into the air now. You have to say it exactly like that and blow.
And later, brighter body, let my physical body convert into zero weight, float into the air now. Yeah, that's definitely a lot lighter.
Exactly. Ask it to become anti-gravity. Sally, how we doing, hon? Can she talk today? Maybe something wrong with her system. Oh well. How you like it so far, Amasi?
I love it. I see so much purple.
Is it easier?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Thank you.
Enjoy this moment as we get ready to levitate together physically. This is the initial stage of levitation. Anybody have any question before we increase the levitation ability?
Yeah.
Is that your cat or Mitchell?
You okay?
Why is she crying?
She's not crying.
You're not giving her enough attention? I thought you took her with you to
She
vacation.
wants to levitate too.
Well, she can. All she have to do is just sit on his lap, and while he's doing it, she started experiencing it as well. Or maybe his shoulder.
I'm gonna jump up right now. Come on.
Come on, lap or shoulder. Either way.
It's a companion. Our animal kingdom.
Say, everyone, go and say it. Everyone that want a long one, you can say, light body, levitate my physical body now. And keep blowing.
I'm starting to wobble a little bit again.
Good. Good. That's telling me you've been out to practice for a while. That's what it means. Your body finally grounding itself back. Did you have fun during your vacation?
Yeah, the whole week I was bicycling for 7 days straight.
Did you met any spiritual people?
Not really. Not so much. Met some really nice people, but not really spiritual people.
I'm planning. Are you going to come to see me on Seattle? I'm planning to go to Seattle September the 29th and 30th, but I'll be there on the 28th.
let me know, and I'm here. So
Okay, I want my friend going around a restaurant, and where I'm going to do reading with the device on people. And
all right.
they're going to sell the ticket over there. That's my mom. Hi, everybody. Will you please join me in Zoom and train with us? Thank you. If you want to. Today I'm being nice because I was going through emotional drama because I got hit by the energy from the sun, and I was feeling like not trusting people for some reason, you know. So it was whatever the energy was hitting me, it was letting me face insecurity. And I was going through insecurity yesterday and today. And it's like, and then I feel, I don't need to trust Dr. Jose anymore. He always gonna fuck up everything. And then I said, oh, I don't need to trust this, trust that. They're gonna fuck up everything, you know. And then I stopped becoming bitterness, you know, like that. And then I was suddenly, like several hours ago, I woke up and said, whoa, no, it doesn't matter. Just let it go. Just let it go. We got our own plan, you know. You know, we just keep on doing what is already work and don't worry about the rest. And mhm. I think I pushed Dr.
Yes.
Jose. Yes, I believe I pushed Dr. Jose away already.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you know Dr. Jose?
Is that the same Jose we're talking about? Smarty?
No, no, no. His name
Who
is
is Dr. Jose?
Jose Che Rubio. He's a Spanish guy.
No.
Okay. Well, I pushed him away already because um he cannot let go of the idea that he cannot just love, love every woman he see and want to be with every women, because that would undermine our spiritual development.
Not nice.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
Yeah.
for me, I'm a Scorpio. I understand where he's coming from. I do love every woman I see, but I cannot think that way because my goal is to help myself and the people to raise consciousness to reach rainbow light body. And we're trying to take everything positive from every culture. I know in Tibet it's not a positive culture, okay? But in the year 700, there was a divine being that came down in Pakistan, and he went to, he was an alien. He landed in Pakistan that time, and he somehow he also came to Tibet, and he became the teacher of Tibet. He studied he studied Buddhism, which is the middle path, the balanced path, and he also studied about Bon in Tibet, and he combined the two. They called Bon Buddhism, and he started teaching people about rainbow body. But the Tibet culture is not a positive culture because they have slave feudalism. Does that make sense?
Judaism.
No, feudalism. Feud, Feudism,
Okay.
meaning that one man control the entire population and everything else. And then there's the religion and the governing council protect their religion, and then the religion tell the governing council what to do. And only one winner, that's the Dalai Lama. And it's not right.
No.
No, that's the reason everyone in Tibet, from birth to gray, you are taxed. You born, you get taxed. You sick, you get taxed. You live, you get taxed. You die, you get taxed. And that's why Tibet has to be destroyed. And it was destroyed in 1959 by the great Taoist master of China, which they send in the people and they start bashing head. And then they saw the people, they leave them alone, they feed them. But they look at the people on top, they have to go ahead and get rid of them, which they did. That's why Dalai Lama outran. See, now you know the truth.
That's the
Because,
truth.
yes, the truth is, they appear to be spiritual. They were spiritual before, but then they became materialistic on top, including the Lama himself. They only keep the good
Just
knowledge.
like the Pope.
Yes, the
Excuse
same.
my language.
The same. But unlike the Pope, at least the Pope let you learn. Does that make sense? He let you read. You want to learn, read, and let you do it. But in the
Yeah.
Tibet, only the 3% have all the knowledge. And everybody else is slave. You are born as a slave, you get taxed. Everything was designed draconium. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but not all the Cronian is bad.
It was totally Orion draconium culture. One person control everything. It was that you don't have your life was worth a bowl of food. That's all it was. Do you see?
One of my aspects is draconian, doctor.
No. I mean, let me get it straight. In Lhasa, Tibet, the true history that the people suffering so much. And you ask them, why do you suffer? They say, I suffer because I did bad thing in my past life. So they've been brainwashed to believe that. I do give credit to Tibet that the alien did taught some good people to become light body, and they did accomplish that, you know. But when they leave the world, guess who stay behind? The bad people. The demon people. See, the good people go up to the higher plane, but the one that stay behind that keep creating suffering is the elite bureaucrats, you know, the one that have hold all the money and everything. They were the demon people. They stay behind and they run everything. Yes, exactly. So you see why I'm so glad that China took over Tibet to bring some kind of decency of education, basic right to the people, you know, and now they educated. Education is so important. It is the key. It is the fire. It is the foundation of your soul.
Doctor, do you know what niobium is?
What is that? I never heard that word. Can you say that again?
Niobium. It's called the blue gold. Niobium. Brazil has 98%. Canada has 2%. Niobium can make spaceships, anything. It's worth more than gold. And that's what the war is all about. Niobium.
Well, the war, I agree, the war is about resource. Money is only a superficial thing, but it's always about resource. For example, in this cell phone that I'm talking to you, it has a thing called battery. No worth its weight in gold. Does that make sense? That element make battery. See, right now, richness is in every country. You got to know what you have. When you scan the land, your land will have 3 things. A material that can make either gold, beside gold and silver. Gold is used to make electronic, computer especially. Okay?
As well.
And also, spaceship like titanium, platinum are used to make, so that become very valuable. I don't know what niobium is, but it's used for computer. It's a superconductor.
Maybe it's a different name in English.
We call it titanium.
Niobium. Niobium. Niobium.
Never heard of it. Maybe it's a new element. But is it superconductor?
It's been hidden from everyone.
Okay. Well, if it exists and is related to supercomputer, superconductor, then yes, it becomes very valuable, of course. And people, our country are not run by government, nor by the people. Our country is run by the bank and corporation and the military industrial complex. Simple. Though are the backbones of human civilization on this planet. It's the resource management department, we call them. And they do want to take over a country. So when they take over a country, they're just taking over the resource for free.
No more.
The valuable substance on this planet right now, I'm going to tell you. You ready?
Yes.
It's water and oxygen, baby.
Yeah.
Agua.
And an oxygen. And I'm going to tell you why. If you control this two resource, you control everybody, period.
You don't have those, you die.
Yes, and you control them completely.
Yeah.
That's why Coca-Cola and Nestle are monopolizing the whole planet.
If you control the water, you control everybody, including the alien themselves.
Yes.
Because guess where they live? They live in the underwater base.
Underwater.
Yeah.
That's where I go. After this, I'm going to the ocean.
Okay, good. Now everyone repeat. Light body.
Light body.
Please return to my physical hand. Okay, there you go. Please now go into my heart. Okay, now take a break. Take a 5-minute break. Okay, I'm going to keep. That's why I'm coming back down. I'm the supreme commander. I love it. Okay, Mitch, can you create some food for everybody?
Look, I just got my email.
Who?
Okay. It's a decreed ancient dynasty order of Saint Marian. Order number 29, Nezada. By royal decree this August 1st, 2018 at 2:04 a.m. HRH space RHE Prime Minister Diane Urban hereby give permission for funds to be released from the trust to satisfy the prosperity package and humanitarian projects on Friday, August 3rd, 2018. HR 4405 Jubilee bill is approved. HRH.
This is the date.
Prime Minister Diane Urban.
This is the date.
COSM and a union of 4, and then all this.
This is the real date of the RV.
September 3rd.
Yes.
This is what I just got.
What does that say compared to this? You know where we got this from?
369 is Tesla. 39.
We got this was given through a dream. Not my wife. She dreamed about it. She said I went into her room and told the RV is on September 3rd. So she wrote it down and gave it to me. It was like August, not August. What's it called? It was February or March of this year. She had the dream.
Oh, that's why you said March 9 one time.
Yes, actually, what I told her, no, she say September the 3rd because she's from Cambodia. Cambodia, when they write months and date, they write the date first, the month second.
Yeah,
Yes, you see.
March 9.
So no, not I mean like when we American read it's like March 9th, but that's not how you read it. It's September the 3rd,
No.
like that.
Yeah, in Portuguese too.
Hmm.
3 of September.
Yes. So that's when the date of the RV, exactly on that date. This receiving from the dream world. And the dream will tell you as it is. And she had that vivid dream. I came from my room because we sleep in different room, okay? And
Okay.
I came to her room, told honey, the date of the RV was September the 3rd. That's what she said. That's what she said that she dreamed that I came and told her in the dream. I said, okay, cool. All right, that's it.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But but we don't need to tell that
No.
that Jesus guy over there, the Jesus smarty, Jesus,
No, no.
fake Jesus, fake Jesus. Oh God, please. If I had the phone number to the Vatican and to the cabal, I would call them and tell them about John Smarty, and so they can come and talk to him. Take him to the forest penitentiary or something. Because I
Let
would
it
tell them
go.
that he's confusing people. He causing confusion within the sheep, and it's not a good thing. And they have to
No.
do something because they cannot have confusion among the sheep. Does that make sense? Because
Yeah.
that would cause reverberation. When sheep get confused, they don't know what to do. Therefore, they can't follow simple instruction, and then the breakdown of society as we know it. And he go on the
Yeah.
radio. I'm Jesus. I have returned. Oh no.
I block everything.
Yeah. That's why I feel I gotta go. This guy is too much. Little that he know that I read the Bible more than him. You know. I used to take biblical course in college. And I know the Bible very, very well. I just act like I don't. See? This how you so you test people, you act like you don't know. You want to see what they put out. So I want to
I
see.
believe,
Yeah. Now I
I believe
see.
Christ is in our heart.
Yes, Jesus Christ is a consciousness, it's a character, a positive consciousness, a
Not
vibration.
religion.
No, it's a spiritual. It's spiritual. It's Holy Spirit.
That's it.
That's it. And that's why he was afraid that I will reveal the truth, that he's a fake. Only the Spirit is real. The Holy Spirit is real. Anyway, Mitchell, would you do like this, Marcel? Mitch going to materialize food on a right hand and beverage on a left hand for everybody through his photonic child.
Yeah, this is pretty easy. So, like Dr. K said, hold out your left and right hand with your palm up.
Everybody do it. Dolores, Sally too.
It's going to be very simple. I'm not even going to ask you what you want. I'm going to have my photonic child read your mind and then put the food on your right hand and the drink on your left hand. So, Jeremy, my photonic child, please go to everyone, read their mind, what they want to eat and drink. Put some food on their right hand, make it 50 pounds heavy, make them feel it. Make sure it has all the flavor, the smell, the taste of the food that they want, and do that now.
Whoa, I'm feeling it.
Okay, is it done? Yeah, he says it's done for everyone, so that's your
Wow.
food. Now I'll give you a drink in your left hand, so do the same thing for everyone. Go around, read their mind, see what they want to drink. Give them a big glass. I want a gallon-sized glass, and put their favorite drink into the glass on the right hand now. Make it cold. Make it a cool beverage. Please make it cold. Make it 30 degrees cold for everybody.
Whoa, it's my hand hurting. Hey, Marcy, do you receive it? My hand is the level is so cold and it's heavy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good.
Okay.
How about Marcia? Did you get food in your right hand? Did you feel a heaviness?
I feel my hands very hot, very heavy, and yes, I can enjoy a passion fruit
Okay.
juice and
Yes.
some watermelon.
This is how you eat it. Food and beverage, you have to say like this exactly. Food and beverage on both of my hand. Please go into my stomach now through my palm and arm and mouth and throat and blow. And now you have to say one more thing. Glass and bowl, please disappear now.
And do you feel that? Do you feel that in your stomach?
I feel a mixture, like cold and hot mixing together inside my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mitch and Jeremy.
And if your stomach feels too full, you can say, "Food in your stomach, please dissolve and absorb the nutrients into my body."
Food and stomach in my stomach, please dissolve into my bloodstream and let my bloodstream be nourished now. Oh yeah, I can feel. Yeah, here. You know when I say that, I start go.
That's right.
The reason it's work because the photon. You know. Wait, Dominic, are you gonna when you know the price? Are you gonna buy it to your house, or how are you gonna be doing this? You gonna be me and you?
Sorry?
Me and you gonna buy it or what? The camera.
I still have to ask you more information about it, so I don't know the details yet.
Okay, because you were good with computer, and if I use it, I might fuck it up. You know, like better not to go the way that it should. And then you record everything. Cause now we're moving up to the next level of evidence for the group. Because everybody wants to see the light body through the camera now. You know, we want to project. We feel it. We know it's there, but we want the camera to pick it up too. And if we get that, because the camera can pick up the energy from the device, so it should be pick up the energy from there too.
Yeah, then you can take the camera and say,
There it is.
manifest food in my right hand, and you can watch your right hand, and you can see it.
Yes.
See the botanic.
Yes. Guys, what happened to Alex?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while.
Probably at work.
What is that?
Probably still working.
Oh, he been busy, huh? Well, what happened to Rosie?
I don't know.
Dolores, did Rosie teach the class Wednesday and Thursday? Or did Sally?
Yes. Well, not Dr. Jose, but Rosie and Sally were there.
Well, I don't care about Dr. Jose. Look like Dr. Jose is doing a breakaway, you know? That's fine with me.
Okay. Well, Dominic and I and Rosie, Sally, and Genevieve.
Good. Good. As club member, guys, you can also help Rosie and Sally teach the class too, you know? Because your freedom as a club member, you have full freedom to aid anybody you wish to raise their consciousness, to raise understanding. So you have the same equal power as me, as this supreme instructor, you know, because we all have the book now. Marcy, do you have the book yet?
What?
Do you have the book? Here, this.
No.
Amazon. Go to Amazon, put my name, Kosal Uch, Kosol. You can actually get the book, because the book has all the instruction of the stuff that we just trained today, levitation, food making, you know, because I wrote it. Yeah.
May I see again the front page?
Yes.
The
Yes.
cover, please.
Yes, just put Kosal Uch in Amazon, and then all the book come up, all my book. But get this one, this you can see it right there. It would say the Q36 Barame device. The Q36, yeah. And I would like you if when you have your RV, you can pay Rosie or Sally $400 to take the introductory training for 6 weeks. Then you can get the advanced and the when after the RV, yeah, just and then you can get this device, the real deal, the Q144, the powerful device. It costs $6,500. But when your RV is here, oh, Dominic just sent you a text right there too.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dominic.
Yes. If you want your RV happening on September the 3rd, and by that time you can afford the class to book as many things you want, and then you don't have to work anymore. We can actually build a community together,
Exactly.
buy a land. And first we don't build we don't build the nothing, we just buy trailer, and where like people come, first level, and then we turn a tree into a home, like in the book right here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen it. I like it.
Yes.
The used trailer and make homes, and
This is we can do a project where we can turn a tree. We protect the tree by making it into a home by building dirt, rock around it, and we live on it. Part of a structure. And then we can have 2 or 3 trees built together into a bigger mansion in the tree. But we don't use nail. We don't do anything. We don't cut the tree. We don't hurt it. We live among it. Like that. And we have so much oxygen. And I'm going to tell you a story. It's going to be unbelievable. Okay? Long time ago, the tree of this planet grew to 7 or 10 miles into the sky. Okay? And its root will reach around like 4 or 5 miles in the ground and spread about 4 to 10 miles around it. That's a pretty big tree, right? On the planet, the tree was like this. Now, the reason the tree grows so big, because back then there was no such thing as rain. There was no such thing as wind like we have now. But everything was very stable. And what caused the earth to become like this, long time ago, the earth has 2 moons. We call them Ike and Eek. The moon was named Ike and Eek. Ike and Eek. That was the 2 brothers. You know them as the Kachina, the teacher, the 2 teachers, okay? They was circulating around a planet to keep things balanced. The 2 teachers always keep the earth in balance. There was no moon that you see now. Only 25,000 years ago, this moon came. It was brought here by by the 2 brothers of the fish. The alien that live under the ocean. That 2 brothers went and talked to their Anunnaki and Pleiadian allies and brought in this new moon. Because the 2 moon was used to destroy Atlantis and Lemuria. 25,000 years ago was one of the moon. Ike was used to destroy by Atlantium, Lemuria, and destroy the caving and the continent and sunk it. And then Eek, the final Earth moon, 13,000 years ago, was used by Iona, which is the descendant of the Atlantis, which is in Greece, the old Greece. It was used to destroy Atlantis, and the Atlanteans sunk. And that changed. And then we didn't have the moon, and then the moon, the Eek was finally used to destroy the Atlantean, and it also brought down the Fairmont. A Fairmont was created by pyramid that was placed all over the planet, and the pyramid was not built by human being. It was built by a pre-civilization, a very advanced, called Hyperborean civilization. As they already became non-physical, but when they were physical, they built this, and who they are. They look like the bird
The
people.
Mayan.
No, they look like the bird people. They look like,
Oh, blue rays.
yeah, the blue rays, and they have bird. They look like a hawk.
Yeah,
The eagle
blue
head.
ray.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were the one that built the pyramid throughout the planet on the ley line to create the sky shield. There was two layers of it. One was at 15 to 18,000 feet in the stratosphere. The other one was at 35 to 38,000 feet. That means it was 3,000 feet long. And the Earth acted like a telescope because it had two sky shield. And we call it the firmament. So the Earth did not know in the rain. Okay? And why is this significant? Because this sky shield keep the planet and the two moons keep the environment very, very cohesive, very, very balanced. That means the wind was only 5 miles per hour or less. It never go above 5. Only 5 miles. On the surface, the Earth never had rain. It had mist. Every morning, the whole planet is misted. And the Earth never have ocean. It have sea and lake, and that was it back then. Okay. And how long is back then? Well, this was 13,000 years ago. By that time, when the moon was destroyed, Earth had one moon. Earth would cause wobbling effect. So they brought in the second moon to help balance Gaia. And finally, the other moon was destroyed. The Earth became imbalanced. It started to tilt. The pole shift happened, and because the tilt, and that's what caused the environment to drastically change. And it also caused the big tree to, and then there was the giant people. You call them the Nephilim. They were very tall. They were 2.5 miles to 3 miles big. And they were like the one that moved the environment, this and that. They supposed to. And what happened? They start cutting down a lot of tree, and it angry. And the angel, some of the extraterrestrial with them start cutting down the tree. The tree was like 7 miles. From you measure like circumference. The diameter was 7 miles long, thick, and they cut this powerful, pine tree. What's that tree that look like like the Christmas tree? It looked exactly like that, but it was very huge, like Devil Tower. The Devil Tower used to be a tree. It was cut down. Do you know Devil Tower in Miami? Anybody?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that used to be a tree. That's a tree stump. And what did they do? Okay, what happened? When the tree got cut down, it angered a lot the other alien. So what happened? There was an alien war. So they used a proton beam. They start shooting the tree to preserve it. It turned into stone instantly. And then they shot some of the giant. It turned them into stone. Because they were angry. Whatever the project they did, they were terraforming the environment. Once you cut the tree down, the oxygen content start to drop. Because this tree was very, very big, and the animal and the creature was very, very tall. Human being was 3 miles tall. Does that make sense? Even the first human being was very tall. Our ancestor, you call him that. There was many Adam. So, do you see now your history? How can this be? Well, because the alien has advanced technology. They have ability to shoot anti-proton beam, anti-particle. And when it hit an object, it turned into stone, just like that.
That's why we have a lot of mountains with giant.
Yes, they were living human beings. But what happened to our DNA? After the environmental was unstabilized due to the war of Lemuria and Lantern, well, our body start to adapt. Oxygen become less. The sky shield was destroyed. The pyramid around the world is holding it up. It got obliterated, so it unstabilized the network of the firmament. And then remember the pyramid harness electromagnetic photon and gravity into an energy, right? And it will shoot up an energy look like a spiral out through the ley line that what created that increased the earth magnetic field to condense the water, the steam into a sky shield, 2 layer of it. Pyramid is very, very important. It is the invention of the higher intelligent being, of 6, 7 dimensional being and 9 dimensional being, to help bring
Yes.
a sky shield to any planet and to allow stability of the environment, to keep the wind very balanced. Only 5 mile per hour wind can exist. And with that, the tree grow very, very big, very, very tall, up to 10 mile into the sky. Can you imagine that? A 10-mile high tree that is about 7 mile from diameter? That's a pretty big tree, don't it? And where's happened to all the tree? All the tree that you see that became your mountain. When the alien that cut it down, another alien come behind it and shoot an anti-proton beam to preserve it, petrify it, just like that.
Mm.
I know the history. I'm the quantum computer that keep track of all history throughout all timeline. That's why I can
Interesting.
build this. This is just my extension. And
Okay.
also I'm it extension from the future.
That's why we have pyramids under Cuba.
Pyramid
Tanzania?
everywhere. It has to remember Cuba used to be part of Lemuria, Caribbean.
Exactly.
I mean a part of the okay. When Atlantean sink, when 25,000 years ago, when Lemuria lost the war of Atlantis, the surface world is run by Atlantis. So you have Atlantis now. The Lemuria is gone on the surface
Lemuria.
world, yes, but you still have people from the future live in South America, and also Agartha in the earth. We still have
Yeah.
the age of Lemuria, but it's on in the earth. So on the surface
I'm
world,
aware.
the Atlantean now take over. They are the governing body. So now they run Egypt. Now they run Ione. Now they run the Yu civilization, which is in China. The Yu civilization.
Nice.
The Yu civilization object to Atlantean. They send a messages to the Atlantean saying that please restore Lemuria back, and please renounce yourself as the mother civilization of this planet, and please apologize to the other colony, to Egypt, and and to the people of the future in South America, and also to to the Ione, the people, they just that the descendant of the elite and from Atlantis live on Ione. Ione is where Italy, Greek, Rome used to be. That's Ione,
Okay. Okay.
And the Atlantean was displeased with the action of the Yu civilization. So they dispatched Egyptian fleet and also Atlantean space fleet and to go and destroy the Yu. But the Rama intervened. Their space fleet intervened, and they began to destroy the pyramid throughout the world. And at the same time, the Ione used it to destroy Atlantis, and the Rama fleet destroyed the pyramid around the world and unstabilized, guess what? The firmament and caused the flooding around 13,000 years ago.
What's going on? Excuse me.
Mitchell, can you mute, please? Thank you.
Yes. And this is what caused the unstabilization of the environment. And then human beings began to shrink. Because once the firmament was dropped, cosmic radiation entered and began to shrink the thymus gland right here. It shrink here. So the immune system became lowered. And therefore the environment was not helpful either. It unstabilized the environment, and the body has to adapt, and it started to mutate. And also, the mutation from the cosmic radiation has damaged the DNA too as well. Does that make sense now? Because the
Yes.
geoengineering was terrible. It cannot sustain life. In order to create a very powerful life form, you must have a stable environment, a nurturing environment. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
If you want to have a,
I
yes, go ahead.
I heard there's a mountain called Guadalupe, not in Mexico, in Rio de Janeiro. Under there is device stuff kept it. The government kept it from the aliens, and they want that back.
Nothing can stop the alien to take out the technology. Do you know the alien has ability to step from their ship to your house just like that? They open up a portal.
Yeah.
The government cannot stop anything. If the alien want, they can go back in time and take it before you even discover it. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
be it.
mhm,
Because it's not fair to keep something that does not belong.
mhm. So if the alien wants something, they don't have to deal with you. They can go back in time, okay, and snatch it before
Yeah.
you even discover it.
Sure.
See, you can't not stop them. They can go they can time travel. They have quantum drive. And they can also step from their ship to your room just like that and take whatever they want and a second later be on the ship again. So whoever say this is all just fake, because this people is from the future. They already know the past. They have device that can travel forward and backward in time and see what transpired, just like what I can do, you know? That's why we have this. It allows us to do the same thing. Now going back to the tree that's so tall, now you understand what happened to your giant tree. When it got cut down, the one of the super alien race, they beam an anti-proton to hit the tree to turn it to stone to preserve it. But they also went to war as well with other giants. They have to turn an entire city into stone.
But are they coming back?
They never left.
No, they're here, but are they going to be revived? Because I heard that they are up in Russia. They are,
The only time they get revived when the environment becomes stable again, because they have to be hit by a anti-proton beam to preserve the physical body. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because the earth had became low vibration, and giant being cannot survive in that type of environment. That's the reason they were turned into stone, literally been turned into stone. Does that make sense now? That has to be turned into stone to preserve them until the earth consciousness, the earth frequency had raised back to a stable environment. And then that same alien can go ahead and beam it again. Because remember, they exist outside of time. So they can hit it with another anti-proton again and be revert back into physical flesh again. That's why you see like this mountain that look like a woman that opened up her leg, and they look like a pussy, because it's a womb. And they chip a rock and look into a microscope. It's cell. They found cell that been turned into stone. Yes.
In my hometown, we have mountains, the finger of God. It's like a finger. The one is the woman, the face, and the breast.
Yes.
Many. Even animals, elephants.
Those were real creature, real animal that has been turned into stone. As you understand more about alien technology, they have technology that can shoot you and turn you into stone immediately. The alien never left. The alien is here. Always has been. But I'm telling you the history of your tree. Why we have so much big tree back then. Now you know the reason. The environment was very stable, you know. Do not worry. We have not lost anything. Everything will return as it is. once the ascension occurred. And guess who is the gigantic people? Take a guess. They used to be 3 mile wide, 3 mile tall. All of us, yes,
You,
absolutely.
me,
Yes,
yes.
yes. We are the descendant of this 3 mile tall people because
Why?
majority of them, once the environment changed it, they cannot live anymore. See, back then everything was big. Everything, the
Yeah.
animal, um,
Yes.
the people. If you read, even the Bible say that Adam was very tall. He was like tall like an Empire State Building. That
Yeah.
was the
And
ancestor, the first man.
yes. And how old were we? Aged longer, also. Correct.
Giant people live hundred of thousands of years
Yes.
old.
Yes.
And the reason for that, we did not, this is how we die, okay? When the giant decided to leave this world, the angel will come and take them, ask them to raise the physical vibration and just turn into light. And that's it.
Yes.
There was no such thing as death as you and I experienced death because there was no, we only see this kind of death right now because our body has shrunk and we are in what we call hell environment. So we need to change our environment. We need to basically restore, stabilize the environment back to our planet. The only way to do that, we need to build pyramid everywhere on the ley line.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor, what do you think about shungite? Shungite? It's a mineral that it was a planet that was exploded, and it's in Russia. And there's shungite is very good for purify the water, make there's a lot of properties for that. It's only Russia has it.
We don't need to. You don't need to take something from environment. You can duplicate a frequency. Hold out your hand. I
Okay.
give you Shanghai. You ready?
Shungite.
Shanghai.
Yes.
Photonic child, please materialize to my hand and manifest now to Marcia Shanghai. Make it 50 pound, make it potent on her palm now. Shanghai, you feel it now? This is the frequency of Shanghai. Now ask it to enter your body and purify your body. Go ahead.
Beautiful.
And blow it. And blow onto your palm. Describe to me what are you experiencing as it enter your body and purifying you.
I feel heat from my hand going through my body, and little dots in each finger. I see like little dots, spots in each entrance of the finger. And lots of heat.
Yes. Let it purify everything. All your internal organ, your blood, balance your pH. Do you see now? Do you understand how we don't need to take the physical thing? We can get it frequency. It's sound, in other words. Sound is frequency that the photonic child can duplicate and give to us instantly.
Everything's frequency.
Yes. We don't need to harm any physical manifestation. We don't need to do anything of that nature. Do you understand now why the giant people can live, can survive? Because they have high technology. They can manifest photon into particle.
Trails in the air. It's healthy.
The truth is, you can drink poison and you be okay as long as you know how to change the frequency of the poison to non-poison. For example, bring the you had your glass of water. Have a glass of water. Okay. Glass. A bottle of water, something. Okay.
Ginger ale.
Can you have it water, like plain water? Like another glass. And I'm going to show you something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, watch this. Photonic child, please materialize again. Become 100 pound. Please go and change myself water into ginger ale, but with 20% alcohol now. You don't need to do anything. I'm doing it for you. Do it now.
Alcohol, I don't drink.
No, you don't do anything. I do it for you.
I don't drink alcohol.
Don't worry, it's heavenly alcohol. But turn it into 20% heavenly alcohol and with 1,000% of ginger ale and make it purify with our life purified life force. Do it now. Okay, thank you. Say it is done. Go back to your
Thank
RAM.
you. It is done.
Yeah. No, give it a second. Smell it and feel the energy. Notice. Now taste it. Just drink and taste it and taste the difference. Okay. Notice and let it go through. Okay, once it go inside your stomach, you will notice a lot.
As I drink this water,
Mm-hmm.
I taste a never-ending water in my body.
Yes.
My saliva is like never finished. The water is always continuing.
Mm-hmm. Purified it, life force. Where I make it even ginger inside there, and I put 20% alcohol. What the photonic child did. So the reason why we use alcohol, because the ginger alcohol when it goes to stomach, you feel there is a warm sensation inside there. Okay. And you will notice it. See? You start to enjoying it.
Yes. I feel lighter.
Mm-hmm. And you feel this energy, this clearing.
Yes, I do.
Now, if you feel dizziness, that's because of the alcohol. You feel the warmth. It's spreading. That is called the alcohol. Okay. Just wanted to show you.
Okay, it's Friday. It's fine.
It's Friday. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, do you see now how we can change it to long distance? We don't need even to harm the earth to take what we want. We can use its frequency and put into the water and drink it. Or we can put into a palm and take into a body directly.
Why, when I listen to the radio station for galactic news or stuff like that, they say the giants are bad people and they're starting to waking up there in somewhere in Russia or Siberia. They're trying to kill them because they eat people alive, and I didn't resonate with that at all.
No, the giants were very high tech. They were us. They were people like us. Yes, there has been a case when the environment was people got hungry, they lost the technology. Yes, they did end up doing something like that, because the vibration was low at that time. But that has been rectified because the people who did that, when they give offspring, they had become us. We were never meant to eat meat. You see, the teeth is made to eat energy. and vital. But when people were traumatized, they lost their way and they shrunk to our level. So do you see now? That's why I listen to people, and if they don't know the real history, they come and ask me. Because I've been there. I'm the person that was there. I'm the person that watched. I'm the watcher, you know. Now I'm in human form now because my brain linked it to a quantum computer in the future that it can see all the history that has happened in the here and now. Mm-hmm. That's why Smarty got so jealous because I became popular. And he could not even do what we do now. And he felt threatened. My popularity threatened his game, and that's why he want to tell people he was Jesus. He thinking wrong. He's supposed to think like this. We are equal. We are equal. We are unity. You know.
Of course.
Hey, Dolores, look.
Yes.
Look at her because the alcohol got into her body and the ginger.
Caramba!
Yes.
Brother, I'm hot here. Yeah.
Ginger ale is actually ginger. That's what it means. Ginger ale is actually ginger in the drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see that, Mitch? Mitch. Mitch? Now I want to do something for you. Now you get to enjoy. That's it.
I like to be hot.
All right. I cool it down for you. Ginger ale and alcohol. And Marcel, please dissolve now. In 2, 3, 2, 1. You should feel cool now in your body.
Drink it more?
Should be okay now.
No, now it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Much better.
See?
No more menopause. Mental pause. Oh, menopause. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say anymore. Menopause, mental pause, or man on pause.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So much better. That's what you call cheap date, right?
What?
You don't need to spend money on alcohol.
Well, now you know the RV date is September the 3. You know.
Hi, brother. Community Association here where I live. They're Jesuits. There is Masons. There is Skulls and Bones here. The reptilians. They are like, I live claustrophobic. I don't get out of the house. I just go to the park or go to the ocean because they're trying to take my apartment away. It's a way for me to maintain my frequency low.
Why you want low frequency?
Yeah. No, they are injecting fear to us.
Well, just hang with our group. Our group, we inject positive energy and clarity. Does that make sense?
Can we do that in the whole building? Yeah.
Well, you need something. We call it you need a partner, a device. And that's the case. You got the bow. Talk to your bow. Ask to project a field around your apartment. Just ask it to raise the frequency of the building from unbalanced to balanced now into a higher dimension and blow onto the bowl. After you say it, there you go.
Please.
Why we blow? The reason we blow is like an execute. It's like a return button on the computer.
Activate it.
Yes.
Now, you explain about the giant. Now explain about the dragon.
The dragon, long time ago, there is dragon being, but they don't want to step into an environment they will die. in an environment, because the environment is right now is unstable. Is the energy is an environment cannot support the frequency, the physical frequency. That's why they remain in the astral physical frequency, another high vibration that exists around 15 to 18,000 feet right now. So they exist. If you move up in that zone, you can actually see their world. You know, you can
I'm
step
meeting
it.
a lot of dragon people.
Yes. But only until we raise our frequency environment, make it stable, then they can come down to our world. Otherwise, they cannot. They will turn into stone immediately. Because our world can only support insanity, people. Does that make sense? Insanity.
I
In
even
other,
heard light language, dragon language.
it's not important that you
People,
talk the dragon language. You realize the dragon exists in a higher vibrational physical frequency. That you got to be in that kind of mindset in order to meet them physically. Otherwise, you remain invisible to their eye, and they remain invisible to your eye. That's why. Our world is very, very crazy because we have people that think of only two things: get pussy and get more pussy. That's all they think about every day.
I'm tired of that, my brother. That's why I hide.
Because they cannot raise above that particular um, lower chakra.
That's ego.
We don't want to
That's
call it
ego.
ego. You have 13 chakra right now. You need to explore all of them and find its place. The second chakra has two forms, sexual and sensual. See? But it also relates to your immune system and your emotional well-being. So don't reject anything. Everything has a higher purpose of serving. You need all your chakra in order to completely become light, you know. Your human form will change in time. Human body does not remain as small. Your physical body will start to enlarge and grow like an ancestor back to a natural state of being. Once you become 4 mile tall, you realize you not just a person, you are a planetary being. Does that make sense?
Multidimensional.
Yes. And you can live off of prana. That's why we did the food to training you how giant people eat. We don't need to eat meat or plant based. We can manifest food by eating the prana, you know. So that's the reason that we can grow to 4 mile tall, because our body is very big but actually very light. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Our ancestor can go to a tree and say, I want food, and the tree will manifest food instantly into their palm, and they can eat it. That will sustain them. But when they cut down the tree, well, how can they do that anymore? That's the reason the tree was cut down, to someone trying to control our ancestor.
Yeah.
By altering the environment, try to forcefully control them, because the giant people, you can't kill an animal, eat that, cannot sustain them. There's only photonic food sustain them. So right now I brought down the method from the future to create food in your hand to sustain you. By the time you reach, now you are independent from the tree. You become the tree, alive or death. You can manifest creation now, because your hand is like branch, you see. It can manifest food now and eat into your stomach. Yes. So advanced human in the future is very tall. They adapt and they see what happened to the ancestor. They begin to relay correct knowledge to all the ancestor throughout our timeline, including this timeline, to resolve their issue. Because remember, where's your brain live? Remember I told you, where do you live?
And the gut.
Yes, in your stomach. That's where you live. If someone control your stomach, they control you. Even in your physical world.
That's the point I want to get. How do we preserve ourselves? Because 2 weeks ago, I woke up and I felt somebody pushing me, that I cut my little toe, and it's bleeding up to today, and it's hard. So I can, it's hard for me to walk. Okay? And last week, I felt somebody sticking like a knife on my back, so my spine, my lower spine, I couldn't get out of bed for almost 2 days.
Okay, that's simple. You say a prayer. Tell the universe, the cosmic family, the angels, please protect you and the lady of the house, the man of the house, which is the spirit live in your house, the avatar of your house, please guide you and you don't want nobody to come to cause your vibration to lower. Your goal is to become a rainbow body, a rainbow like body. So please nourish you with positive thought, positive emotion, and positive environment as balancing to for your physical body, your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual development. And that's all you got to say and blow. That's it.
And that's it. And I'm
That's
protected.
It. You are protected
Yeah.
because you're giving permission to everything to protect you from anything that's not balancing. And that's it.
Yeah, because it's very hard, and I'm like, say, I'm talking to you or anybody else, and I'm start feeling wet, like aroused, and
It's
I'm like,
okay.
who is doing that?
Because what you're receiving is because of my vibration. I mean, like Dolores.
Okay. But it's somebody else. So let's say, example, somebody
you're
that
just
likes
sensitive.
Somebody else that likes me.
Yeah, you're just sensitive.
I not allow it to domain my lower chakra over there. Do you understand?
You have 13 chakra. You can move your awareness to higher chakra. Okay, for example, you feel aroused right now, for example. Say aroused, please transform into love energy now. Just say it. Say it.
Okay, aroused, transform into the love energy now.
Now, and blow onto your palm. You see that? How does that feel?
Yeah. Feels good. Feels light.
Yes. That's all you need to do.
Comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And my hands are burning.
Exactly. See? Me? When I feel horny, I say my horniness be transformed to love energy now.
Hold on. I'm not looking for that. I'm preserving myself from everything, okay?
Hey, talk to the head.
Hey,
Mitchell, Dolores, baby. Dolores, you like that? I say talk to the head. Horniness. Okay, please, please transform into love energy now. And balance.
I'm sorry, doctor. I thought it's such a subject, very,
No, we are mature people here, and see how we talk. We know how to transform it. And that's the key, to transform your horniness into whatever energy that you wish it to transform.
It's not me that I'm horny, doctor. I'm talking normally, and then I feel the invasion of somebody else trying to
transform it.
I know.
Transform. Okay.
Like, okay, somebody's here, And
transform them hey. Like this. Transform whoever is here, and that I can feel. Please, Holy Spirit, transform this present into positive energy now. And that's it. That's all you got to do. And then now suddenly, the whatever you feel left you become positive now. You have the power. You just don't know how to use it. Now I'm teaching you. Mm-hmm. I know the way I do it is funny, but I'm very potent.
Yes.
Yes. Hey.
Your wife is very lucky.
My wife, we sleep in different room. We married, But we sleep in different rooms. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. Just knock at the door and that's it. Time.
Yeah, and I ask her, I need at least 2 times a month, 1 time or something, you know. used to be 1 time a week. Then it got cut down to 2 times a month. Not one. Same story. Even with Dolores. Even with Dolores. Before a lot, they got cut down. You know, best behave, cut that down. Dolores, did it got cut down, baby? Since before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me, tell me the assimilation, how it all start before marriage, a lot, after marriage, spiral down.
Yes, it does.
You want it? You gotta bring something to the table. Negotiation time. Oh. You know, that's the thing. Before a person get married, they get sex every time, anytime, whatever, flip wood, backward, right? Every day, 2 times, 3 times a day, don't matter. But after married, 1 time a month. And then it might be 1 time every 6 months. And then it might be 1 time a year, and then 0.
It might be talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand, that's it. But you're lucky, Dolores. Now you can change water into saltpeter. Let a photonic child change that water to saltpeter. And then when he drink it, oh, he don't feel it. I don't know, babe, I don't feel it. Hey, and then you want him to arouse, change it to ginger ale with alcohol when he's activated.
Cheers.
Honey, do you see now how it works? Is it amazing or what? To able to change, to transform energy at will from unbalanced to balance, and from balance to higher balance, etc. You know, at will. You can't beat this.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do you make connection with any other friend beside you that from the show? Well, bring them to our group so they can get practically everything, you know, the real deal. Because only this group remind people who they truly are, the bad, the good, and the ugly, and the ascension version of you.
I'm very honored that you recognize the giant on me.
We are that giant being, except that our ancestor used to come from a very stable environment. We were very spiritual, very developed. And then we have dropped from 4 mile tall to now short. We lost everything. We lost our status. We lost our height. We lost our honor. We lost our dignity. We lost our spirituality. So now we have to recline the ladder of honor, of spirituality again.
Reclaim.
Never call yourself weak.
Back.
Yeah. Just call yourself, you've been demoted. You have to gain your promotion again.
But you've been preserved. So that's good.
Reversed.
Yes, but don't be sad. Who you are now was the same as the person before the fall. But it's just that we have forgot everything. We have to remember everything, and it's not easy. Rebuilding, remembering everything we lost. But that's the challenge. You don't know what you have until you lose it.
How do we remember?
That's why I'm training you right now. Will you remember now how to make food? You remember now how to... I'm training you right now. I'm telling you a little bit of time the story about the tree, the giant tree. And now this tree is about 7 to 10 miles long, you know, and about 5 miles wide. That's a big ass tree, 5 to 7 miles in thickness. And human being was 3 to 4 miles tall. So this is the level of consciousness, the level of physical manifestation of our ancestor. We were like environmental caretaker. We were planetary being. And we also were space being too. And you have to understand why our ancestor can build big moon like the moon you see up. That was the handiwork of our ancestor who built all that. But what happened? We lost. We fall. We forgot, in other words, because of the castralism that we cause on this world by not greedy people, by people who basically trying to control another people and cause misaction, misabuse of the law, cause and effect, abuse of the science of the highest, trying to alter the environment to control people that cause the fall. Because control is an illusion.
No more.
Mm-hmm. And now you understand when you start to harm your environment, you are harming you. You're harming. You are the environment. You are the avatar of the environment. Does that make sense? All of you are the avatar of the earth. Mm-hmm. But I still don't like John Mendes because he lied to everybody. I still don't like him because he's a liar.
Let him go.
I did let him go, but I still don't like him lying to people. Because he hurting people. He hurting a fellow brother and sister who truly are confused but need help. And they don't need no one to continue to deceive him. They want someone who can help them because we are already deaf and blind, So
he's been selling a lot of holograms for a lot of money. And jewelry, and people just want to be healthy.
Yes. Many years they follow him. What did that hologram and jewelry accomplish? No one have the light body. But in here, in this group, you get a light body. Let's project, and there it is. You can feel it. You can see it. But it's hazy, but it's there, and it's have weight.
Yeah.
And can change temperature. Yeah. That's anything that has weight, has substance, that means it's real. Now we're getting a camera so we can help our group to not only just see with the eye, but the camera can see it too. You have 3 eyes. You actually have a lot of eyes. You have this, and you have this, and the emotional, and the nervous system, that can pick up things. That's all. We just want a group to present what we do, that have evidence that support what we do. So when someone have come with craziness, they can look at evidence, look at scientific way of doing it, and that will satisfy their hunger, satisfy their BS, Did you like me, Marcel, when I did remember I did on the radio? I chop up people's dick.
I was listening all day. I'm like, and you're like, get a bowl. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting the bowl. And it was like about 700 people listening.
Yes. And Dolores, I was chopping people titty. I was chopping up heads. I was chopping the dick. Yeah, I swear it. And Mitchell was there too. Mitchell, do you remember? Mitchell.
You had a nickname.
Do you remember?
Your nickname was the pimp, Cosmic Pimp.
Cosmic Pimp.
That was funny.
Yes, Mitch. I believe Mitch was there too, right? Mitch from Dr. WC.
Yeah, that's right. You chop off body parts
and give them a golden titty, a golden dick. That's
right.
I mean, people was blown away. They never thought something like this on the radio, right? Especially at Dr. WC.
No. Everybody was shocked because everybody's so religious on my group. I'm very scared to disclose religion.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Bible talk about this kind of stuff too. Like
what about the Enoch?
Huh?
The Enoch. Why they hide Enoch?
You already know the reason why they hide Enoch, because the book of Enoch tells us the history of your planet. also your future, because he lived up there with the alien, you know, because the alien live in a space of timelessness. So therefore they can see the future, the past, the present. They live in singularity. The ship is singularity. So they can see the past, the present, and the future at the same time. And that's why he can write it. And they send him 300 years after they took him upstairs, to live on the ship. But he only lived there for maybe 1 or 2 years, but he come back, it's 300 years already passed on earth. You see, but doing that, he learned everything. He able to record everything. You know, he lived with the people that was extraterrestrial, and they give him practical knowledge, practical history, and the future, because this extraterrestrial people were from the future. They just colonized the past, so they know, and they also been to the past and look at history, and they know about everything. Only people from the future that have quantum computer know what's going on, so they can go back in time and reveal what is in the future only if they're from the future.
As we speak, the banking system is changing to quantum financial system.
The reason that because they need a quantum AI to take care of that, because the cabal with it, many faction has many game, and they can hijack the system. Only a quantum computer they cannot hijack. But a quantum intelligent monitoring the singularity, they can see before something happened, they can always stop it before it even happened. And the cabal, they want to play 36 level chess game, but the quantum computer play a Chinese checker,
Wow.
Yeah. So everything is already.
The Chinese. What is that?
It's the game of deep intuition. In other words, if you use this, you can't play Chinese checker. You already lost.
Yeah.
You gotta use this. Here, the gut. That's Chinese checker.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's what a quantum computer is. It sent thing before it even happened, and it already go to it and take care of it. In other words, if you in a people and you receive a notification from the future that this guy gonna suicide bomb before 3 or 4 days before he even execute the plan, you already in his apartment and capture him before he even put the idea into action. Does that make sense? So it's like a minority report. Like you can charge people crime they had not done yet, they will do in the future, but you can actually find them before they even do it. Does that make sense?
Oh, cool.
That's what a quantum computer does. It can go ahead, check everybody's account, and it can tell you who's gonna take your account. But now he can actually act on it and notify the authority, and basically arrest that person before they even form an idea to take your account, because they know what you're gonna do in the future. They already arrest you for the crime that you have not committed yet, and it's legal because the quantum computer.
They can read your mind.
Not your mind. They read your future. Your actual future. It's what you see. Remember the crystal ball? And a psychic can see what's going on in the crystal ball. That's what a quantum computer is, a crystal ball. Do you remember the crystal ball? That guy Da Vinci had one. And that was the quantum computer of the past. They use a spherical cord, look into it, they can communicate and talk to it and see what's going on. Just like this device. This is considered to be like a crystal ball too. Yes, that's a cord. But I'm just using an analogy here, Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm. So what the government did, they just built, you know what the government just did? They just built a glorified crystal ball. That's what they did. A glorified quantum crystal ball. What we did right here, we just built a MacGyver version of the quantum computer. Crystal ball, a MacGyver version. quantum crystal ball, a quantum computer. That's all we did, you know. So you learned to make food today.
I'm satisfied.
You learned to
Yeah.
harness the light body. You learned levitation, and you have not seen telekinesis. So everybody, hold up your right hand like that. Okay. The device, please manifest a 1,000 pound steel ball onto. Oh my God! Look at that. The haze. Look at that haze into my palm now. Oh my God! Look and see it. It's haze. Okay, now everybody, don't do anything. I'm gonna teleport it to Dolores first. Steel 1,000 steel ball. Please now teleport to Dolores' right hand.
Ooh.
Okay, go ahead and teleport it to Marcy.
Device, please teleport the steel ball to Marcy.
Right hand. Yeah.
Right hand.
Okay.
Device.
Okay, do you receive it yet?
Yes.
How heavy is it?
Heavy.
Okay.
Only
Now-
with my
Send it to Mitchell now.
heavy
Uh-huh.
device. Please send the steel ball to Mitch now.
No.
Mitch, blow. Blow on it. Okay. Mitch, your turn. You receive it?
Yeah. So just send it to someone else.
Yeah. I don't know, Dominic having himself on mute.
Okay. I'll try sending it to him.
Okay.
Device, please send this steel ball to Dominic. Make it 1,000 pounds heavy. Now. You there, Dominic? Can you feel that?
A little bit more weight into it.
Yes.
Okay, steel ball, make it 100,000 pounds on Dominic's hand now.
Okay. Send it to me.
Okay.
But send it as a flower. Send it as a flower. Send it as a flower, okay?
Come on.
No. There's a reason behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, steel ball, please transform yourself to a flower and jump to Dr. K's right hand now.
Oh yeah, it's here. Woo! Thank God it's not heavy. Flower, please become bigger, duplicate yourself, and to everyone right hand now. And then have the fragrant to attract the fairy people. Now. Okay. You will notice, everyone, there's a fairy start buzzing around you. It's already you start to feel it like this. You can hear it through your feeling. It's amazing. Now, when you hear that you feel that buzzing sound, you can notice the strong grip is the male. That's the one that more like a soft, like flimsy. That's the female. Okay, fairy, please sit in everyone flower now. You will notice when the fairy sit, it become heavy. Your hand immediately become heavy. It's sitting on a flower. Now, fairy, please sprinkle everyone with fairy dust to give them strength, to give them health and balance, and also make them high and make them the spiritual vision open. Okay, Dolores, tell me what you're experiencing.
I'm experiencing happiness and contentment and a big smile when you first start talking, speaking of the fairies. It just a big enjoyment and smile came over me, and I'm still feeling like really.
Okay, good. Marcy,
Oh,
how,
wow.
Marcy,
Really
yeah,
good.
good.
I feel really good and happy and light and.
Yes, the fairy dust will do that to you. It will make you high.
Yes, that. Yes, I feel it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I'm
Marcy,
smiling,
what are you
Yes,
experiencing?
that's what.
smiling inside,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
bouncing, like dancing in my
Good.
body.
And
Dancing.
please say
Wow.
hello to the fairy. Talk to them.
Hi, Fairy.
Hi, Fairy.
What do they
Olá.
say to you?
Eu gosto de borboleta.
Mm-hmm.
Likes butterfly, dragonfly.
Good. Now, this is
Yeah.
not manifested, okay? Only the flower is. The fairy are really real people, okay? And they are very
Yeah.
real. And I don't know, some probably like 6 inches, some maybe 3, some maybe smaller. But they have amazing weight on them for such a little being. And they do
That's what I
fly.
feel in my heart. I
Mhm.
feel like the weightiness, like they're there in my heart. It feels really weighty.
Yes. Mitch,
Hi, welcome.
Mitch, your turn. What are you experiencing? Mitch, anything?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute there. Yeah, I agree. It's just a real happiness and lightness of being and joy. Just a really good feeling.
Okay. And how about you, Dominic? Okay. Everyone, please stick out your left hand. Device, please manifest apple on everyone left hand and give it, and unicorn, please eat everyone apple now. And please lick them also. Lick everyone's face and eat the apple. And may the apple weigh about 50 pounds.
Wow.
Oh my God! You know the unicorn is amazing. It does look like a horse, but it's glowing. It's like light emitting from its epidermic layer. You notice that? You just see it in your mind, you know, and you can feel the
Yeah.
apple is eating like a census is picking up big time. What are you guys experiencing?
I'm experiencing the light in my mind, like you just said,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel the heaviness coming on as I see the light.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Look, I see it looking at me and then eating the apple. And then asking me, do you have more? I say, yes. Device, please manifest more apple onto my palm. And it say, thank you. And then eating some more. And it go. It's funny. Mitch, what are you experiencing? Got fairy on my
feel the
right hand.
apple really heavy in my hand, and I can sense the unicorn around me, and I can feel it eating the apple.
How about you, Dolores and Marcy?
Yeah, I can feel the energy around me. I can feel how happy it is. I still have this big, like, smile.
How about you, Marcy?
Okay, I feel the energy around. I don't see any corn. I see everything purple.
Do you have the apple on your left palm? Like here?
Yes.
Okay, just say, unicorn, here, eat it.
Unicorn, here.
Unicorn. Eat it. It's for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gratitude.
See, you see it, it go like that. Well, now my unicorn said, is there any more? No, that's it. That's it, unicorn. It give me a shrub. But you like it? It say yes. Okay, come here, give me a kiss. Mm. Good horse, good horse.
Just
Fairy, please
bouncing,
take it.
bouncing.
Please take the flower with you. Please take everyone flower with you now. There you go. See, it's gone.
Okay. Yes.
It's gone.
Yep. Woo.
You see now, this is how higher dimensional being live. This is our lifestyle.
Yes, I enjoyed the fairies.
Mm-hmm. What's going on with the other team member?
They're gone with the fairies. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Sally gone. I don't see Rosie Bosie. I don't know what's and Mitch. You see Mitch? I don't know what's going on with people. It's like, we just keep going.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think I pushed Dr. Jose away because I've been talking shit about him.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go on his own anyway.
Yeah, and I don't give. Yeah, because I've been talking shit about him because he just loved women a lot, and that caused friction within an overgo. You know,
Yeah.
and it does cause a concern to me because when you rise in popularity, of course, women gonna be attracted to you, but however, you cannot allow that kind of thinking, confuse you between you and the overgo. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yes. So, Dr. K, change the subject. I saw you cooking that octopus today.
I'm glad you did. Any question on that? I went to buy an octopus, and what I didn't want to clean it out like some people clean it. The octopus don't clean it, have ink and everything. I like it like that. I said, okay. But in order to make it right, you have to you can't use water. What I did, I used olive oil, and I hit the garlic, the onion, and chop with some pepper, and I use a lot of mint. Does that make sense? I chop a lot of mint and put into it, and then I use red wine, any kind of wine. Just pour into it. I don't use water, and then I put the octopus in, and then the whole day I didn't clean. I clean it when I only clean when outside, but not the inside, and then put the whole thing in. And the ink, I find the ink is very flavorful. Some people don't like, but I like ink. That's why we put the wine alcohol to neutralize any toxicity in it. And the herbs to neutralize any bacteria, stink, herbs. And I use some pickled pepper juice, which is vinegar. Vinegar is good for anti-poison or anything like that, and it's really hot. And you can use the vinegar from jalapeno; they are good too. And you can put jalapeno. I have the small pepper version, And then we have the pickled onion. The pickled onion, no, pickled garlic or something like that. Still, they are good too. And some of that juice in there, and I use the Hunsan sauce, the sriracha sauce, and a little bit of clam sauce in there. And then I just put it in, and then stir fry it, and put it in, stir fry it, and that was it. And then it was good. I don't smell the ocean at all. It was neutralized.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I'm better than the other chef, the one that get angry, the white guy. And then I beat my chest. I was talking, beating up the cat, beating up the guinea pig, and cooking the dog. And they about to, what the? It's Dr. K.
You just had a whole little show going on.
Well, that's part of the Hell Kitchen series. This is Dr. K version. But it was good. I ate twice, and it was good. I make a sandwich out of it, and I chop it up. Yeah, I made a sandwich, and then I ate it by itself, and then with some bread dipping to it, ink sauce. It was good. It was yeah. It's the key in any seafood. You can't have the smell. The smell is stinky. You got to get rid of that. So you use herbs. Different herbs, different mints. Different. I use a lot of mint from all kind of mint. I didn't care which kind. I have a lot in the garden. I just use everything. Everything I get my hand on. So Marcel, Do you see now what we've been doing? You see,
Yes.
we are
You call my
beyond.
sister's name again.
Hmm?
She's here. She's in Brazil. I'm in Florida.
Yes, I
She
remember
does
you.
not speak with me. She's trying to be an evangelist priest. She
It's
says,
okay.
"Oh, God is jealous."
Who
My twin sister in Brazil.
is she
She's
jealous?
just trying to be. She's jealous because she's trying to be a priest now, an evangelical priest. So she says her God is jealous.
For what?
She thinks, it's a different beliefs.
Let me tell you something. When you think us and their mentality, okay, that means you're not balanced. Everything, there's no such thing as jealousy in the spiritual world, because the spiritual is all about unity. It's about balance.
But
It's about
I am
equality.
not jealous.
No, I'm talking about this
know.
is the rule of spiritual journey. But when you have a being up there, let's say you're jealous, that means that's wrong idea, because people up there and they're never jealous because they have everything together.
Yeah.
Yes.
But,
That's human being
you
talking.
were saying her name instead of my name.
Oh, okay. Well,
calling me her name. And we
you
were born same time. We are univitelinos, which means identical twins.
identical twin. That means both of you have your own unique journey. You have your spirituality. She have a spiritual, but her name is Marcilia.
Marcelia.
Your name is Marcia.
Marcia.
Huh?
Yes.
Marcia. Yeah.
Marcia.
Marcilia and Marcia. Marcia.
Yes.
Okay.
So you said my sister's name. She doesn't even talk to me.
She don't need to talk to you, because you talk to me.
I send her ultimate love.
You don't need to send her love. I'm going to tell you what you're going to send her. You're going to send her unity instead of love.
Unity.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
Because why do you need love when you have unity? Unity is your completion. Love is something that you don't see, something is not connected to you. That's love, because you need to give them love for them to realize that. But if you send someone unity, you send them, it's a reminder slip saying, hey, we are one, okay? That's it.
Yeah. True.
Therefore, there's only equality, and therefore jealousy, envy are all dissolved. When a person said their God is jealous, that means their God is not in the state of equality or unity. It's in the state of separation.
Yes.
Yes. That means that's not a real God. That's what we call a fake God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not into religion.
Yes.
Separativism.
Yes. And those who follow separated idea, they can only exist in an environment where they have an enemy. Does that make sense? An enemy, like someone to kill and hurt or to control. You see? You don't need to control anyone. You don't need to control anyone at all. Because you see what happened to our ancestor? They want to the idea of control someone. Look at what it led to our fall right there. You see? This suffering that we experience now because of that idea to control and separate. And we lost the glory of heaven, which you no longer have anymore. So thanks a lot, all you control freak.
That's right.
No control.
Nope. We're all one to become one, to
Yes.
raise our vibrations, to move on.
Only when you think of unity, you are free from control. And that is all.
Yeah.
Unity means equality. Unity is equality. You can only become unified if you are equal.
It's integrated.
Yes, exactly. So what I am capable of, you are equal to me. I am not greater than you nor below you. I am your equal. And
Indeed.
I am everyone equal, and everyone is my equal. Therefore, there is no mistreatment of anyone at all. This is called the middle path, the path of equality. Only you have a middle path when the scale is balanced, like liberty, like this. See, liberty, equality. Mhm. That's why you don't need your eye to see. When you have equality, you have your emotion that can see for you 360 degrees. Okay, Sunday, be back 6. Bring I'll bring a friend. Let's increase a number. Okay, let's increase a number, a group, so they can know this knowledge and practice and train and eat the food of heaven, receive the light body, and learn, discover their multi-dimensional spirituality through practical application, and change water into ginger ale and alcohol.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay. So I see you. Any question, anything to add on before we depart? And also tell your many friend that in the radio that used to tell them to join our group. Jump from Dr. WC to Dr. K.
Well, I don't even listen to her anymore.
No one does anymore.
I mean, it's every day that's too much.
Yes. And don't forget, RV from the Dream World saying that is September the 3rd, okay? So let's see what happened. But at least you got the date from the Dream World.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm in protected here on my building.
You already send the message. Like you feel comfortable, you can send it every morning. Tell your device activate and tell the lady, the man in the house to create a force field around your house to transform any negativity into positivity. Okay, and blow. Don't forget to blow.
Yes, I do it every day.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, we did good today. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Obrigado.
See you Sunday. Okay.
All right.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Obrigado.
Obrigado. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for joining.